うん。うん。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So things are underway.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Messi.
こっちまで行く。伸びすぎやし。
He's quick to snatch it back.
できんのこれ。
Oh, it's Dembele. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini. Nesta. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Lam. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. And this Ibrahimovic. Shot, surely! Bruno Fernandes. And this is Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ibrahimovic. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi! Messi! Goal! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And this is Hullet. It's out for a goal kick. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic has alerted to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Dembele. And it's Kaka. Aims beyond the defence. He's cut it out.
パスが弱すぎる。
Maldini. And he's forced to go back. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that should get the job done. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Kaka. Oh, that's a very... And the shot!
Yeah.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter.
Corner.
おそらく PS4 なんですけど。
Now there's the clearance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shot could be on. Picked out brilliantly. Across it goes. Nesta can get it clear. Seedorf. And it's Kaka. Opts to play back. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Here is the first touch of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, that's superb. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. That's been cut out, well played. James. Now Pirlo. Kaka. This is a
ついて
promising
ますけ
build-up.
ど
And that pass just
いや
didn't
くそ
quite work. Oh,
下手くそす
terrible
ぎるだろ
pass.
なんでこれに負けてんの
Dembele. Nice control. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly onside here. There's the shot!
しゃあ
And that's a tidy finish. They are right back in business.
And that comes
Well,
as a very welcome
almost,
relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of
コー
it.
ヒーをこぼしたもらいです選択しないとな
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Ibrahimovic.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Il numero 9.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he spark a counter here? Pirlo.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Luis Suarez.
80.607
That is
spettatori.
good
いや
awareness.
ーマジ
Almost an hour gone. Vieira. Played into space. He's through here. Seedorf has it out wide and in space. Seedorf!
マジで
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Oh, that's a fine... He's had a
や
shot!
ばすぎだろマジで
Goal, Milan! Into the lead once
いや
more.
マジ死ねえよ
Milan leading now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is
いやもうな
whether
んで
they
俺
can
こんな下手
sustain
くそ
it.
にやられないといけないの
In he goes again and
い
again.
や死ね
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really
いやまあおもろ
happy with the way they're
もはや
going
おも
about
ろいわ
things, Peter. They'll want to capitalize on this good spell, though.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
100% 勝てるって思ってんの面白い
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a cute ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Lam. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. In by James. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Half an hour gone in the second half. Pull it.
いやもう
Facing up to his
パーソ
adversary.
ールチェン
This
ジ
is
おかしすぎんだ
a
ろ
formidable matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
ナイスーそれフルリプレイ見せられたところでナイスーしか思わんないけど。
Rivaldo tries to dink it through. Zanetti crosses.
マジで。
Easy enough for the
何
goalkeeper.
負けてんの
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
なんで
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
いやー、マジうぜえ。ほんまうざいんやけど。
Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Manchester United could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that interception was most necessary.
Yeah.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Dembele. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
いや、ふざけんなよ。なんだよ、それ。
Shifted it to the flank. And it's Rivaldo.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
いや、もう。
And it's Zanetti. No,
これ
he
よ、クソ
wasn't going to let
PS
him
をマジ
past.
で。
That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira.
終わってる。
Seedorf looking to pass their way up the pitch. Maldini is the guilty party there. He knew what was
い
coming.
や、
That's a
マ
yellow
ジで
card.
クソゲー強い。こいつクソ弱えぞ、多分。いや、マジでほんとやる気なくなるわ、まともにゲームもできんで。このクソゲーほんまマジで。
So here comes the substitution.
Numero 2, Javier Zanetti. Numero 5, Seedorf. Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 15.
マジやべえな。ゴミすぎる。
Manchester United perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
死ね。いやー、マジで。やべ、ディビジョン1やんかい。その強度でディビジョン1かよ。まあ、マジきめえ。こいつとやるとき、ディフェンスセンス75ぐらいになるんだけど、うちのチーム。冗談抜きで。やべえな、ほんと。このクソゲーマジで。伝わってころや、マジで。やる意味がねえ。ビエラにするんだった。ビエラだか。どうしよう。とりあえず、ガットゥーズで代用するか。やっちゃうって。しねえよ。なんでお前ドルいがんねん。こう右。 ちょっとアザール欲しくなってきたな。2000円ぐらい課金したら出てこんかな。出てこんだろうな。はぁ、いや、マジでゴミすぎる。キモすぎる。まず、さっきのやつさ、まあ、多分 PS4 なんだろうけど、で、まあ、こっちの挙動、最終ラインの挙動が特におかしいと、カーソルチェンジもまともにいかないし、マークもつかないと。絶対フォワード増やした方がいいでしょ。ワントップ選んでる時点でマジでセンスねえよ。このゲームやってる。価値ない。お、エリクセンじゃん。久々だな。まあ、来ないよな、勝負。そうだよね。普通にこいつの CF 欲しかったんだけど。まあ、とりあえず行こう。てか、プレイステーションストアの、ストアじゃねえよ。利用可能ポイント。ダメなのか。うん。 着替えてくるか。コーヒーこぼしちゃったし。はあ、終わってるマジで。ああ、ベストがいいと。うん。まあ確かにそれは1である。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So off we go then. Stam making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Dembele. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gattuso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. And here's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Basten. Real chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Adriano shoulders the responsibility. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he welcomes it in. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Van Basten. Out towards the flank. Yamal, foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Kaka tries to clear. Nesta. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, such a clever touch. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. He's in a good position here. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Dembele. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Yamal. That has been slung wide. Gattuso. Kaka. Tries to pass it through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Oh, red, nice interception. Yamal. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kaka. Oh, that was vital. Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Sure.
He's on it, can he get away? He's shifting through the gears here. And the counter is on. That's been cut out, well played. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose.
Yeah.
That is a little undercooked.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Dembele. In with the challenge.
いやー、なんでそれができないんや。
Gets on his bike and on the move. Kaka. Oh, it's Dembele. He's in a great position here. Oh, good ball. Kvaratskhelia! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
いやー、も
Yamal. And the shot!
う、やばいだろ、カーソル。
All by himself.
Backs himself every time. Give him a chance.
Turan. Kaka quietly. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
Manchester United kick off the second half. Looking to play him in. And
Yeah.
that's gone behind for a goal kick. Maldini. More and more
や
pressure
ば
on
い
the
な、
ball
マジ
here.
で。トラップ伸び
Now
すぎだろ、マジ
Gattuso.
で。
Kaka. Bruno Fernandes. Always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Matheus Cunha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dembele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Seedorf. Turan. Stam. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
いやいやいやいやいや、
Deals with that
四角、
comfortably.
いや、
Adriano is onto it in a
ふ
flash.
ざけんじゃねえ、マジで。
Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
いや、バチバチ読んどったやん。ふざけんなよ。くそ、PSO、マジで。
He's being urged to shoot. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Floated through, and he's cut it out. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Farage and the shots.
いやーもう無理。
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
ふざけんなマジで。
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Coming
time.
on the field is number 24.
Yeah.
Bullet. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
いやもう反応してない時点で。
Bruno Fernandes with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Hullet.
いやファールだろ。
Very good defending. Nesta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Gattuso, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
いやいや。
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hullet.
何が失点したらマジぶち入れてた。
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Kaka. And it's Bale. Bale, there he goes, motoring forward. Real chance here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet
い
yield
や
a winner.
そんなスピードで。
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Bruno Fernandes. Kaka. Kaka going face
い
to
や
face
う
with his
ぜえ
man.
マジ。
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. This looks promising. Bale. Brilliantly cut out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Quality ball.
いや
A
ー
game
も
with
うスラ
so
スラ
much
ス
to
ラ
recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
いやうぜえマジで。
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Number 25, Kaká. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 4.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rooney. Number 15.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff. And they're quick to get it back. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Suarez finding himself in space. Rooney. He's had a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Smoking is only permitted in
So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens.
Yeah. って当然の敵。勝って当然の敵。悪くはないんだがな。もっとダブルボランチとかで使った方がいい。 あれ、空とそんなパスうまい？空つこうか。ああ、そっか。エディトルやんないといけないの。めんどくせえ。じゃあいいや。いやね、結構、うん。割と理想的な能力はしてるの。ベリンが。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
Oh, what a mistake!
Yeah,
and he's running on the finish!
ざまみ。かついてたからじゃねえの？
Well, Peter, I think Vermaelen's ability to play the ball out of defence will be key here, especially if you're looking to get a possession-based game going.
Well, that is pretty much how so many teams do play these days, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd say in his case, he's going to be doing a fair bit of ball carrying as well. He has the ability to be...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bruno Fernandes. Chance here to counter. Ledpied. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
ダメ。
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Oh, super ball! A header! Goal, Milan!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan, oh, what has happened here? Vieira picks it up from the goal kick, looking for the run. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that's well seen too. Pepe, Gattuso does really well to win the ball there. That looks a good ball through.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rooney. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gattuso gets it clear. Seedorf knocks it into space. And the shot! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Milan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front is...
Shot a goal! It's fallen loose again! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Stam. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's played forward. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! Rooney. Bruno Fernandes. No, again, there's no way through. Oh no, this does not look good. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Salah. Threads one in. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Manchester United really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Oh, shooting chance! just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And that has put paid to that. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Turan. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Pepe. And it's Rooney. Seedorf.
いやマジキモすぎるな。
Now it's Azar. They played right into his path. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
お
And
い、かっつい
he
てる
knows
ぞ。素晴らしいマジで。
Kaká. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And they are prompt with their pressing.
Well, the way this game is
Okay,
offering
good
less
then.
possession,
Mine.
they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he has been
What the
fouled there.
fuck? スラッときゃよかったな。
Zanetti. Flashes in a terrific
い
effort.
や、
And there's a
キ
goal.
モすぎんだろ。
They are playing them off the park. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind.
And
Yes,
Whistler's
ooh.
gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Huh. やばすぎだろマジで。
Vieira. Now it's Rooney. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate
い
pass.
やだからさ、いつになったらパス出
That
す
will
んだよ
annoy
マ
the
ジで。
manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Kaká. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! And he's following up. It's in. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
どうし
Manchester
ようかな。
United get their goal. A bit of respectability
バ
restored.
ランスが。でも結局、点取
Seedorf.
らねえと意味ねえからな。
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? No, it's Kaká. Great ball, and he's having a shot!
ねえよ。その至近距離で止め
Keeper's
んなよ
got。his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the shot! Oh, brilliant save.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
どうなんだ。だから
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner number 2
17,
then.
Seedorf. Numero 21, Luis Suarez. Numero 23,
And he's heaved it away.
lasciano il campo per
や
il
ば
numero
マ
13.
ジエグすぎるって本当に
Numero 18,
何こい
And
つ
now they can string out
Yes, one.
defence.
il numero 13, Bale.
Now it's
Il numero
Ibrahimovic.
やば
16.
マジで
Attenzione, un cambio.
Manchester United
Yeah,
can
that's
breathe again.
so much.
Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Big chance! And no mistake. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's very neat. He's had a shot! That's fallen
いや
kindly.
オフだろ
And he hits the net. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out, and
It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
いやーお前ちげえよ本体に向かってやれよなんでそこだけ AI 聞いてんだよマジ
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode.
うわ取れた今の
Turan.
いやマジで PSO じゃなかったら何回ボール取ってると思ってんだ俺
Azar, a player who needs no introduction.
Ci saranno 5
Just seeing the
minuti di
board now,
recupero.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Great vision. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Van der Sar must save this. Not much more than a formality.
yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the bit. Luis Suarez! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And the keeper can swallow it up. And it's Bale. Turan. Here's a sharp little ball here.
いや
Referee
ほんと
looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
こう見すぎるなマジ
United
で
have very little in the way of excuses here.
4桁どんだけ早くすんだよそう課金してるしいやマジ終わってんな本当に うーん。ショートカウンターで行くか。しっかりベンジってくる。ああ。ああ。死なねえかな。知らねえけど。ああ。クソだるいマジで。いや、一回、うーん。ライブブレーカーに戻すか。なあ。いや、まあ、自分要素強くなって嫌なんだよな。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, I think Vermaelen's ability to play the ball out of defence will be key here, especially if you're looking to get a possession-based game going.
Well, that is pretty much how so many teams do play these days, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd say in his case, he's going to be doing a fair bit of ball carrying as well. He has the ability to be composed, which sets him apart from your average ball-playing centre-back.
Well, we're in that era, aren't we? Defenders are required to be creators.
That's true.
And here's Kaka. Kaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well read. And the danger is averted. And here's Dembele. Thiago. Oh, they can break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely shaped ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vieira. Kaka is onto it in a flash. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Dembele. Dembele shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Schneider getting forward. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Kaka. And this is Dembele. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. So it is still 0-0. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Dembele. Can he get it through? Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pedri. That has been cut short. He's found the way through. It's Ibrahimovic! They've scored! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured.
Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable!
They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, can he get onto this? Luis Suarez thinks about the shot. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Van Dijk. Rafael Varane. It's Pedri. And here's Ibrahimovic. Alvarez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Alvarez! And no mistake. Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's heaved it away. Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Kaká. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played. So, a temporary halt to the action.
まあ、攻めや
There's
すさはこ
plenty
っ
of
ちか。
signs to suggest this will turn out to
ショー
be
トカ
a
ウンター
really
にして
good
み
one.
っか。
And
No,
a quick
well, the
reminder today
pickings
to please
certainly
make
have been
all
rich in this
deductions
first half.
さっきピルロ前後してほ
That's
しい
by
んだ
no
な。
means
Very much
convincing.
your
The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, can they get him away? Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yaya Toure. Looking for options for movement. And he takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pedri, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And here's Suarez. And it's Bellingham. Pirlo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United have their third corner. And one more try! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
シュートカウンターか。
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's been flattened there.
そうだね。いや、マジくたばるってな。
Substitution for Manchester United.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Suarez. Number 25. Cocaine.
Araujo gets it away.
Pirlo. Number 22. Bellingham.
Lobbed in behind. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Number 21.
And he thumps it clear.
Number 8.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Rooney. No way through.
Rooney clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Dembele. Some really good ball movement.
いや、呼んでたっつーの
Now
マジで。
Piero. Pedri. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot could be... He'll try from distance! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish right from the top draw! It's level again! What a match we have!
まあ、なんも思
Well,
わない
this
け
is
ど。
just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious
まあ、
goal.
その
Oh,
この
give
調
me
子
this
だった
every
らショー
week.
トカウン
The
ターもいいん
technical
だろうな。
ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
どうしようかね。本当にするか。
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 24.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Substitution
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Pedri. And here's Hullet. Decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. All real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Searching pass he's played there. Brilliantly cut out.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Pullet gets into a good position. Vermaelen. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw.
終わりかな。
Ah, good steal. He
結
just
局ライ
read
ン
it.
ブレーカーか。
Pass somewhat off target. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great...
4桁か。うん。うん。とりあえずビエリは入れるとして。なんかいいラインブレーカーいねえかな、でかくて。でかくて足元のあるか。 うん。うん。うん。外すか、ピルロ。うん。まあいいんじゃないか。思えば中盤が全然いないな。ベリンガムぐらいか。そう考えたらベロンは全然通用するな。やはりピルロ入れとくか。いや、どうしよう。こんないないか、俺、中盤。は、ワンチャンリース・ジェームズ。うーん。 これでいくか。ああ。まあこんなものかな。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
A guy seemingly unbound by normal human. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. An instinctive delivery. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. And it's Ibrahimovic.
Oh, really well played.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Kaka.
いやはえぐすぎー
Del Piero making good progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Kaka. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Beckham. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's good defensive
そこに
concentration.
はスタッ
Milan have got it back and they'll have another
い
go.
や呼んでるんだけどねこのざまですよこの格付きなんですよいやちょっと待って下げられて
Bellingham, the magician in chief, his feet twinkling. Manchester United are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier
大
incident.
阪
And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on...
Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Luis Suarez. Ibrahimovic could move up a gear here. Luis Suarez. Suarez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Oh, sweet feet. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cafu. Davids pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Might be Dembele! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu in towards the back stick. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
表マジ
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through. That'll be a throw. Luis Suarez looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Kaka. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. He's found a way through. Spread to the right. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. Away we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet, played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. João Neves. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Dembele. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bale. João Neves. Vieira. Beckham with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Suarez. He's got away. And here's Kaká. That is a brilliant interception. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Has a look and plays it forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beckham.
Oi, 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 oi.
And it's
Dragon
Bale.
Next PS4.
Pass, but can he get there? Crosses it in. He leaps for it. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Del Piero. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
And that's a dangerous ball. He's onside. And a chance! Goal! How they've waited. Now they have it. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 87, João Neves. Substitution for Manchester United, number 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10,
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
야, 차우! 마지 차우!
Can he spark a counter here? Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
없네.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now it's Hullet. That has not gone well. That's a throw. Beckham. Beckham. Look at the space here. And he shoots! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Vieri clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
This their second corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's been shifted off it. Pull it.
나이
This is
핀치.
a terrific run.
나이 핀치.
He's having a hit! And that could have brought them level.
Now, that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. Ibrahimovic. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Cruyff. And it's Hullet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Forced to go back.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
いや、今の取れないか、鑑定。厳しいね。
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Otto receives it in a wide position, crosses it in.
うん。
Rooney. Kvaratskhelia. They get a throw in. Now it's Vieri. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically.
そうだね。シュート、ポゼッション。 うーん。うーん。まあ、とりあえず、カンテはね、ていうか、むしろ、攻撃できるようなやつじゃないとダメな気がするな。メイちゃん。いや、でもやっぱこうやって見るとちょっと見劣りすごいな。えうん。なんか単純にフィジカル、もうちょっとでかくて足元うまい。まあそれこそベリンガムみたいな中盤。うーん。いないか、さすがに。ここら辺は使いたくねえしな。うーん。ベリンガム2体入れてぐれだけどな。あ、うーん。まあ、ピルロでいいか、普通に。いや、でも、そうか。まあ、ライカールトもありかなって思ったけど。 いや、ねえな。ピルで言うわ。ああ、普通に、いや、でも。いや、あれかな。ラームかな。そうだ。誰が行くかよ。オーゲが。
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has.
And the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Neves. And here's Suarez. And that's a good ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from
やらさん。
Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal.
Oh my
And the score is
god.
1-0. Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. João Neves. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Sparta Rotterdam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Looking for options for movement. It's not an especially good pass, that. Dembele
いいだろ
concedes
今の
a
は
free kick for that. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Kaka. Suarez receives it in a good position here. Chance!
いやーまあ
And he should have made them pay.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be
ちゃんと
finished.
課金して。
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Makaleli. Yaya Toure. To Hazard. And it's Makaleli. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pullet could move up a gear here. Now it's Hazard. And here's Tevez. Oh, good spread. Not where it came from.
やばい。
Tevez! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Thuram. Now who's going to be first to this? Threads one in. And this is Tevez. And he's cut it out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Dembele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Makaleli. Hazard. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele.
珍しく相性が
And it's Neves. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's a fine
いや
challenge.
ーマジ
That's
か
excellent, such a clean tackle.
いやちゃう
Back in possession and ready to go again.
大
There
変
will be 1
Tevez.
minute added time.
Some resolute defending there. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Luis Suarez.
いや
The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United just about ahead.
もしかして
1-0 at the
PS5 か
break.
な。違うのか。
We're on the move again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. This is the time you need that pace. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Makaleli. Pullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. And that's another good win of the ball. That
Yeah,
pass
ciao,
has
yo.
been well intercepted. Bellingham tries to play it through. He is through here. João Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hazard. João Neves.
いや、ちゃう。マジでちゃう、今の。
And it's Hullet. He's through here. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham. Kaká.
ずれるな、なんか。
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. And this is Luis Suarez.
いや、まあ、ケレレはかわせんか。
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hullet. So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Suarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Dembele.
いやー、な
Not
んで
quite on
ー
the same wavelength. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bullet. Makaleli. Now it's Hazard. Vieira. That's Touré.
違う。マジでずれ上がる
Turan. Now it's Tevez. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. So much time and space here. Got it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
時間あったらうわファー
Substitution for Manchester United.
Sparta Rotterdam
Number 10,
with the corner. They're
Dembele.
first.
Number 4, Suarez. Number
Kaká
25,
with the short one.
Kaká.
Maldini.
Number 87,
The
John
cutback.
Number 22,
Sparta Rotterdam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 23, Cantona.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Cunha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaka. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Kaka. Ball's played through. Platini in acres of space out wide. Well, that pass isn't the best. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Makaleli is the team's great visionary. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah,
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Yaya Toure.
Look, there has to be more.
And that's it.
Hmm.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only
悪くない
goal.
とは思うんだよな。うん。4桁か。まあマジで悪くはね。
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's away we go then. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
Dembele, and this is Messi. Now this could be a chance. Driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise! Olise! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Messi, and they can counter here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. Gattuso. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So,
And a chance! Oh, crossbar! Dani Olmo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Luis Suarez looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And that's been one straight back. Tries to pass it through. And here's Dembele. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
and you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And Messi! Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking. João Neves is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Suarez gets flagged offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Dani Olmo, and he's had it nicked away. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Thuram chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Neves. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Flashes it. He leaps for it. And no mistake. Again. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity.
Oh, what has happened here? It's played through for him. Dembele! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And now he has two. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
This looks promising. Shoots! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
やってられるかよ、ほんとクソガキがよ。打ち切れてる。ざまみろっつんだよ。飯を食ってたー。もうクソ重たかったからな。12月か。全然記憶ないな。くっさ。ボコボコにしちゃったわ。ざまみろかす。はい。いよいよただの一人も出ないっていう。 もう18時かつうか。 るべく守備ができる選手を配置して。
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And that's a good ball.
いや待って。
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Valverde. Now it's Kaká. And here's Bellingham. And this is Dembele. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold gets into a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Thuram. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was vital. Ibrahimovic trying to keep this in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
いや小林がいんな。ついね。
Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. Aims beyond the... And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bellingham.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Shine fuck you bitch,
He read that really
motherfucker.
well and stopped it.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. And here's Dembele. A lot of space ahead of him. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Turan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. João Neves. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kaká. And this is Luis Suarez. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with...
PS4 の画質っぽいな。
0-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets us going once more. So the first half brought no goals.
This is the time you need that pace.
Searching pass he's played there. Always onto this. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence.
いいな、手軽にボール取れて。
Now it's Hazard. Ibrahimovic. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Kaká. And it's Neves.
いや
Tries a deft little
ー、いや
ball.
ー、
They've got to make this nice and quick. That's alert and sharp and very well
And
played.
there's green grass ahead of him.
点取られためよってよ。
Tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit
いやー、
predictable.
もうガクガクすぎマジで。
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He leaps for it! And he has kept it out somehow!
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Match was 71,898.
This is a promising build-up. Kaká. He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a cracking ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Kaká. Valverde. João Neves.
それめっちゃ助か
And here's Kaká. He's being urged to shoot.
いや
That's going to go a long
ー、
way.
ちゃうんですけど。
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Bellingham threads one in.
いやー、
Good block, but at the expense of a corner.
いやー、
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Dembele. Number 25, Cocoon. Number 87,
Alexander-Arnold is there and he can get that clear.
Number 22,
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go
coming
forward
on the
now.
field. Number 18, Karl-Heinz
It's Vieira.
Rummenigge. Number 21,
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Seedorf tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Petri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Ah,
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Rooney. And here's Petri. Vieira. Good take, and is he in?
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route
いやー
forward
マジ小林
is
が
just
う
a
ぜえ。
no-go zone.
小林と PSO がガチうぜえ。
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Petri. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
いやマジカーソルチェンジ絶対うまくいかないよな。
Could be danger here.
time.
He has found a way through. That's a sharp pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And after a brief check, the referee
マ
blows
ジ
his
ク
whistle.
ソガキすぎる。
Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Please be reminded that drinking.
ああ。いや。えもうね。 これ行かないんだ。キャンセルに構えてると。よこ
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Pull it. And it's Maicon. Pull it in acres of space out wide. Ibrahimovic! Kaka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that's well seen too. Roberto Carlos. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Goes forward. Stam cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stam gets across to intercept that. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. João Neves. And where it came from. Varane makes the interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vermaelen. João Neves. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic going after that. And here's Kaka.
Well,
that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vermaelen. Vieira.
Yeah.
That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Aaron Van couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Vermaelen. And here's Suarez. João Neves. And it's Vieira. And here's Suarez. And here's Dembele. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Decent chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Suarez. And here's Kaka. João Neves. Bullish header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Maicon is one whose deliveries we all know about. Maicon drives forward on the overlap. Has a look up and delivers. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kaka. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that could set him on his way. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Suarez.
So we're underway for the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done. Knocks it out wide. Back in one. And a header! Pass somewhat off target. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he can thump it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Kaka. Look at the space here. And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy.
There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field is number 32, Yankova. Substitution.
Nicely shaped ball. And this is Paulette. Can he finish? Well taken ball. Right back in the game. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An
Yeah,
impact sub.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. That is lovely. Roberto Carlos crossed into the box. Vermaelen clears it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Terrific! It's hit the crossbar. Thuram can clear it away. And here's Roberto Carlos. Thuram always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
でけえやつ入れてくだけだし。ブスケッツか。
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter.
There's the header! And yes, it's there! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And this is Rooney. Now it's Busquets. And it's Gattuso. Looking here to chip it through. Brilliantly cut out. Pullet is there to clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that is a nice touch. Busquets does really well to win the ball there. Šeško, little pass back. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Quick look, then plays it in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Gattuso. Now it's Luis Suarez. Saliba cuts out the pass. Azar. Tries to pass it through. Played out wide. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Busquets. Could be danger here. He's found the shot at goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
このやつにシェシコ使って、かわいそう
Maldini. To Lam. Gattuso. And it's Hullet. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. And that's that. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results.
1700まで来たけど。まあ、とりあえず次ラストにしようかな。 変えてみるか。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We are just getting started. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
いや、待ってくれ。
Elects to crow. Oh, good effort. Marvelous goal.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Kaka, threads one in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not the most accurate pass.
ノリでやってんのが
João Neves.
す
Here's Vieira.
ごい。いやー、
Manchester
最
United
悪。
disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that looks a decent
い
goal.
やー、もうちょいうまいことできて知ってか。グラウンドでよかった。最悪だった、マジで。
Seedorf. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chips it through. And he's running through. Plenty to aim at here. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Tevez. Oh, well played, well played.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rummenigge. And here's Kaka. Beautifully weighted. And he shoots.
いやー、もうマジで。
Now, oh, he's been caught on it here.
は？コーナーだろ。
Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Vieri.
いやー、最悪。
That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. Tevez bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tevez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Tevez. Great ball if he can get there.
いや、
This
読
is
んでるって
Tevez.
ふざけんな。
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
お店
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
めんどくせえマジで。
Vermaelen. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Nedved. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. Chance! That's another chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping,
Shit.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
まあちょうどいい。
Now it's Kaká. Rummenigge. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? No luck with that dink over the top.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Seedorf.
頼むよ、わしら
It's Bellingham.
蹴ってろよ、マジで。
Rocher produces the perfect tackle there.
いや、マジでそれしかやらない。
That's good
大
vision.
丈
Deftly away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
夫
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
There will be 1
Rummenigge
minute
is
at a
onto
time.
this. Nesta getting this one clear. Now, what about a
ま
counter-attack?
だある、まだある、まだある、まだある。
João Neves. It's a searching pass. Kaká has it.
いや、ほら。
That brings the first half to a close.
ああ、
The
ゴ
mood
ミ
in
す
the
ぎ
two
マジで。
camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half. That is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the
With the father
second.
of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
まあ結局そうだよな。
So right back into the action.
Manchester United really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
土日でしか勝てないんだ。
Vieira. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was
Oh,
afforded the space
fucking
to hold on to it,
PS4
but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Can he get it through? Vieri. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Kaka. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Rummenigge, needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
やば。
That's a simple one for the keeper.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
最高の PS。
Left.
The attendance
It's
for
a
this match was
crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
下手くそやん。
That pass isn't the best. Left.
これスキルもクソもない。
Pass interception. His positioning was spot on. And that has left him in a heap. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. And here's Vieri. And here's Bellingham. And here's Vieri. Now, can they get him away? Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
ポゼッションのありだ。
And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Tevez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kaka. Ferdinand
Yeah,
calmly
that's what it says.
anticipates.
ポゼッションならよりよく人選が間違ってる。
Strong running down that left flank. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. And this is Tevez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It
That's
was
a normal
always going to be
division.
intercepted.
くそ PS4 マジで。汚いな。
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Tevez. Number 21, Bellingham.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Number 8,
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Number 7,
He's going to be disappointed with that.
coming on the field. Number 17,
He's had a fair tumble
Yeah.
over that challenge.
number 23,
気持ちいい。
Tries to pass it through. Shoots!
number 22,
Pedri.
Gullit.
Bruno
Number
Fernandes.
18, Eze. Substitution in progress.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Manchester United really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where...
A whisker away from making it 4.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
もう最後の最後にこれか。
5 minutes left on the clock.
ほんと救えね
There could be trouble here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary. And that's it. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.
やめっかな。やめときゃよかったな。4桁かよ。fucking PS4 が。ああ